your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
And we caught up with a couple of them afterwards.
The My Team Unlimited tournament is underway. The qualifying game days are underway, and we're talking to one member who has made it into the tournament. Welcome to 2K TV, MJ's TVs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So how does that feel to be a part of the tournament, to potentially be the best My Team player in the world and win hundreds of thousands of dollars?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and, of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. At the forward positions, Snell and Griffin. Derrick Rose is out there with Kennard, and it's Wood in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. 4 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Wood. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Kennard. Inside, Griffin trying to get open.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oladipo against Kennard. Up top, Griffin. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. It's Sabonis with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, and I think you've got to give credit to the aggressiveness by Sabonis there, guys. Like seeing him be opportunistic and taking charge in that situation.
Now here's Rose. Looking to end the run. Wood kicks to Kennard. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Basket counts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Wood, and it's sent back by Turner. And here again, the Pacers in transition. Up the court they go. Here's Oladipo, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Turner following the miss by Griffin. That one falls. Turner's got his second bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Griffin after the basket by Sabonis.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Brogdon inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game. Rose looking around. From outside, off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now Detroit moving it up the court.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
It's hauled in by Wood. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Snell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Snell nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Oladipo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year, but I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
And the first one drops. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And, Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Shots good by Turner.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Good on the triple.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now, here's Kennard. 6 points for him. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Warren. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
And Lamb, here we go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Kennard. The Pacers making the shot. Rose kicks to Kennard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Now here's Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Brown against Lamb.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Brown. And there's the feed to Doumbouya. And it's good for 2.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bitadze. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks it loose. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 7.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Pistons trail by 7. Brown down low, covered by Lamb. Brown, good. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Lamb, here we go. And slam dunk by Lamb.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
Detroit's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And it's blocked by Brown. Here's McCray. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pistons trail by 9. Beyond the arc. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Nice shot by McDermott.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's McCray following the basket by Doug McDermott. Toomboya can't get it to go. On the wing, Holiday.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers leading by 11. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Nice shot by McDermott.
I'd love to see more of this from McDermott. I mean, when he hustles like that in transition, he makes an impact.
And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. That free throw good from Holiday.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
For Detroit, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Pistons trailed by 17. Here's Mikhailuk. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Holiday, good on the 3-point shot. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
He had a nice open look right there. McRae has got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fast break. Here they come. Nice D from Oladipo. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. and finished off by Oladipo.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Rose. The shot from the low post is good. He has 7.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Oladipo. Oh!
Man. Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Pistons trail by 17. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 14.
You know, guys, this is not the first time we've seen Oladipo go off. I mean, he's a score-first guard and very aggressive.
The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Indiana leading by 17. Oladipo goes in. He gets that one. Oladipo's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Drills it from outside.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Kennard against Oladipo. Rose up on top. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Kennard's shot is off. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight and finished off by Oladipo.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Pistons trail by 18. Out left to the wing. Outside Griffin.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bucket is good.
Oladipo getting it going right now. I love seeing it. Devastating from this area on the court.
Rose against Brogdon. Here's Griffin. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Here's Snell. He's covered by Warren. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And Oladipo pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Griffin after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Griffin against Sabonis. And that one's good. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And Detroit has possession. Now here's Kennard. 11 points in the game. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Brogdon. 6 points for him. Over Rose. And again, it's Indiana.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers leading by 22. Sabonis inside. Griffin's there. Sabonis, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. It's good. Kennard's got 13.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. And it's sent back by Turner. But they recover it. The pass to Rose. 5 to shoot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter. And Oladipo, here we go. And the shot is good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Thon Maker's checked in for Detroit. Langston Galloway comes in for Tony Snell. Free throw no good for Oladipo. Pistons trail by 20. Over in the corner, Rose sinks the triple. 12 points for him.
You've got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Rose. He's got 12. The shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Maker, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. Sabonis trying to get open, and the shot goes in.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oladipo's got 34 points.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's covered closely. The layup missed. Outside Rose. Rose back up. And the layup is good. Galloway has got 5.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And Brogdon, here we go.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. Brogdon hits them both. Pistons trailed by 19. Galloway, the pass to McCray. Knocked away. Back to Galloway. Off target from three-point range. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. But with all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base, thank you, David. And Detroit has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Henson, rebounded by Lamb. Pacers leading by 21. There's 42 seconds left here in the second.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
And here is Brown. He's got 8 to the inside. Here's McCray. Here's Henson. And he makes good on the layup.
And, you know, Henson's height and length and reach makes him a force on the glass. He does a nice job chasing down those rebounds.
And finished off by McDermott.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Maker, no one around him, misses the 3. McDermott with it. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Indiana out in front, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Dwayne, not the night you want so far. What do you see happening out there?
I don't know what has happened, but our defensive concentration, rotation has gone the way of the Buffalo. And I don't know what it is. I could care less about offense. You know, we're going to score. That's not the problem. It's making up our mind and having a commitment to the defensive end.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 34 points. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, well, he gives you a little bit of everything. But Kenny, what do you want to see out of him in the next few years?
You know, I thought we'd see more scoring from Turner by now. But he's added some range to his tools, but his production is about the same, though.
Yeah, but his rebounding should be a lot better than what it is. You gotta get mean on the block. Start gobbling more boards.
Get me. Wish I was sitting closer to you. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Detroit, on the wings, Kennard and Snell. Christian Wood is out there with Griffin, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. Now here's Rose. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Rose has got 14.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Snell. Griffin trying to get open, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Pass to Snell. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The open shot by Kennard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it. You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old-school game and approach. Nothing flashy, effective, and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
Here's Oladipo following the score by Derrick Rose. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Down low. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game. Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good on the shot.
Assistant, Blake Griffin.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 41.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo, he relishes that challenge.
Rose passes to Wood. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 9th assist in the game now. The Pacers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rose passes to Wood. Here's Snell. He's covered by Warren. Snell dishes to Griffin. That one good for 2. Griffin's got 10 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Brogdon, here we go. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And I think this is Brogdon just being zoned in, locked in, not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Snell kicks to Rose. Puts up a 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, you can tell Rose has really steadily worked on this, shooting it with so much more confidence now. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Pistons have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Brogdon against Rose. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Holiday. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Nice ball movement by Detroit.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the middle, here's Kennard. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And he gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Pacers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Galloway. He has 5. The tray. The rebound by Holiday.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Kennard. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Doumbouya. And he converts the layup. Doumbouya's got 5 now.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Kennard. The 3, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Kennard's got 14 points now in the second half. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, beautiful-looking jump shot by Turner. He isn't shy about rising up from there.
Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. To the paint, Doumbouya.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
In the corner, it's Galloway. And another 3 for Detroit.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Brogdon. That misses off the backboard. And here's the break. Here's Galloway. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Got that one up quick.
I think this speaks to Warren's confidence level. I mean, this guy knows he has the confidence of his teammates and coaches to pull up.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren. But I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Galloway with the bucket.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Warren. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Doumbouya's got 9.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Holiday. Second shot opportunity, and Turner with the lay-in.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And the jam by Doumbouya.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Indiana making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Piston shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Over in the corner, Brown gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 11.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The shot by Holiday, no good. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Here's McRae. He's got 5. Doumbouya gets a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doumbouya's got 11 points in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kept alive, McDermott. And he uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's McRae. It's over McDermott. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pistons have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Rose, he's checked in for Detroit. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good. One-on-one here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Holiday with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. Holiday's got 6.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Rose against Holiday. Here's Maker. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Pistons. Passes it to Maker. Rose passes to Henson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Yeah, nice job that time by Henson, utilizing his size perfectly.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. McDermott is out there with Leaf, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Knight for 3, hits the three-point bomb. Knight's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. And Lamb, here we go. And it's in there.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Here's McCray. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Leaf. Jeremy Lamb again.
Boy, I tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
To the right side. Here's McCray. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Leaf, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low, and the dunk by Maker.
Hey, when you're a footer, that means over 7 feet tall, it's easy to throw it down. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's done.
Count it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Knight, the bounce pass.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's McDermott. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
I think he's got to keep working on his interior game. Doug McDermott showing he wants to be more than just an outside shooter.
For the 3. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tries again. Shot's good by Leaf.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's McCray. And there's the pass to Maker. This one for 3. Here's Doumbouya. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here's McConnell. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. For Detroit, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Outside Knight to the middle. And Maker with the basket on the assist by Knight. 8 points for Thon Maker.
Well done in the screen and roll. When Maker cuts like this, he's hard to deal with.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Leaf. And it's Oladipo in for Doug McDermott. Tony Snell's checked in for the Pistons. Rose comes in for Knight. Out to the wing. Here's McCray. Off the left rim and out.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And again, it's Indiana converting.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Count it, good. McCray has got 4 this quarter.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. A different look here for Detroit. Mikhailuk is checked in, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Derrick Rose. Timeout called the Pacers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Pistons with possession here. Here's McCray. Kicks to Galloway. Pass to Maker. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Assist from Langston Galloway.
Now, here's McConnell. Shoots it up. That one a little long. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Henson. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Puts up a 3. Here's Turner. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Maker. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Maker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The shot's good from Henson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Timeout called the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Brogdon against Rose. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Maker misses. Indiana's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Maker passes to Griffin. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oladipo misses. And here are the Pistons. Inside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And the Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in. That free throw, good from Kennard. Pacers leading by 23. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Rebound by Rose. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Brown's got the ball from downtown. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Brown. Rose has got 22.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now Kennard. Right wing to the inside. Here's Rose. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Count the basket. Brogdon's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers. This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's Warren, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills, and we're seeing it right now.
Here's Rose, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Indiana called for the foul.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Free throw, good, Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Christian Wood comes in for Thon Maker, and Tony Snell subbed in for Bruce Brown. No good on the second free throw.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Rose after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. a fierce competitor on defense.
And here they come. Here's Sabonis. Rebound, Detroit. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Oladipo misses. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And a strong finish with two hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And it's Detroit's ball. Rose passes to Griffin. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Shots good by Kennard. Pacers leading by 20. The Pistons shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. Turner with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Shots good by Turner.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by Wood. Pistons trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Oladipo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Lamb, good.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Over to the left wing. Galloway. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's McRae, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's the Pacers' ball. The lead is 15. Pulls it from 20 and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Knight looking it over. Now the pass to Henson. Back to Knight. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.